Hey, what up guys, it's Damien from Night Run, and this is my 1995 Nissan 240SX S14, and this is my other 1995 Nissan 240SX S14. Most of you already know, but for those of you new to the channel, this past summer I recently bought a Nissan 1995 S14. I knew it had frame damage. We had the intentions of taking it to a frame shop, getting it tube front and doing all the good stuff, but later on realized it was almost probably beyond repair. More than my pockets can handle at the moment. So as you guys can probably see, nothing in the engine bay. I took everything out. If you guys come around, y'all can check out the interior. Interior stripped down to the bone. Dash is out, rear is out. Stripped the trunk. Now my trunk doesn't have a harness anymore, no lights. Somewhere along this process, my boy Simon said we could post on Facebook Marketplace, right? Super chilling, 95 240SX. Had nothing, except it did have exactly what I needed, a front end. We had already started this one. I said, fuck it. It was 3 days before the car was gonna get to my house, so I started grinding. Took off both subframes, dropped the gas tank, got everything ready to be transferred over to this chassis. This is my brand new, to me, 95 S14. This car basically just turned into a donut car for the harness, the subframes, the gas tank, the brake lines, everything. It's not even a shell anymore. That's the old shell. This is the new build. Pros, right? My trunk lid actually closes, doesn't really matter, but it's all good. This thing is already chopped up for over fenders. They had both, but one flew off on the freeway during transport, kind of pissed me off. Interior is back in it, at least the rear half. Carpet, seats, everything. This thing had nothing. It was down to spare metal. I had to swap over the carpet and everything. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but the badge bar was the first thing that I bought for that chassis, and it did not mount up because they had cut off the badge bar support, so I finally got that installed. Amazing. So I hopped on Z1 Motorsports, bought a brand new OEM Koki hood. Brand new. I mean, it still has all the support and everything. I just spray painted the engine bay. I just said fuck it because it was hella shitty. I just figured that I just, you know, whatever. It's just temporary because eventually me and Simon are about to get our whole chassis painted down to the bone, so this is just temporary. Brand new Nismo power brace, tension rod brackets, hella sick. And so that's the build up to this point. I'm sorry you guys couldn't be there for the process. Me and Simon were just not linked up with our schedules. We had a whole bunch of different shit going on. You guys are here now. Simon's gonna make sure he gets over to my house so we can film content. So we're here now. Pretty much the chassis is ready for the engine, except for the dash. We gotta throw the dash back in. Engine gets back in the shop, rebuild it, throw it back in. Car's on the road. Then it's just paint. Oh, and trimming the bumpers.
Nah, bro. Then it's drifting. That's what it is. Then it's drifting, baby.
So it's the next day. Introduced the new 240 to you guys last night. Hope you guys like walking through that.
Try to give you as much information as possible so you guys can get up to speed. We were just buttoning up a couple things. I did most of the big stuff by myself. Now we're just trying to get everything ready for the engine to go back in. It's just pretty much interior parts, like a little bit of the harness, and other than that, we're just gonna get stuff ready.
What the fuck we got going on in here?
I'm trying to get this dash bar harness swapped over to the other chassis. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time trying to do that and figure this out because I've never dealt with anything like this before. Can I pull this plug out, please? Thank you. Okay.
Look how fucking beautiful the OEM color of this thing was. And if you guys look right here, you guys see this dent right here? I actually think that is from whenever this thing got in its head-on collision. This hit some shit and the back end was still traveling at like 50 miles an hour, however fast it was going. And just pushed forward. And that's how you get shit like this. That's how you get shit like that. Trust me guys, this chassis is no good. Just to give you guys like an extra view of some of the damage on this thing. We got separation in these pinch wells right here. All right here, I can actually put my finger in here because it's separated from whenever this got clenched back. I don't even have to say anything for that. You guys didn't know? That's not supposed to be folded right there. And that shit for show is not supposed to be folded like that.
So just beat up this shit.
What are you doing, man? What are you, stop it.
Why? I didn't even do any damage.
It doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, it does.
Just like every other owner, Damien. Just like every other owner.
I'm not. I'm taking this bitch out of its misery.
You're putting it down.
I'm putting it down.
The fuck is this, bro?
That's the one.
Ow.
That's pretty pimp. Oh yeah. I didn't even like Tokyo Drift that much.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Definitely.
This song.
Bro, don't do that shit. That's your like fucking car's like central hub right there. You look like you're fucking that shit up.
I do. I'm gonna pull on it. Got it.
2,000 years later.
Wow, that wasn't too bad though.
It wasn't. All this shit is your dash shit. It's your cluster.
This is literally the fuse box.
Yeah.
So this mounts just like that. Like your feet would be right here with the pedals. This goes up and around the dash, and then this comes down to the passenger side by the ECU. The whole harness comes apart in different sections, and these clips held it together. Just 10 mil bolts. You just undo it. They pop out, and it separates the pieces of the harness. This is just the whole dash section. That's
so sick. Oh, you actually got it out?
Are there fucking hoses on the other side?
Yes.
Move it.
I don't think they should just pop right out.
They should?
Yeah.
Alright.
Change your earphones.
Alright, it's done.
Alright guys, so we're just gonna go through a couple of differences between the harness from this chassis and the harness from that chassis. The main reason that we took out the harness,
Show us the harness.
This is my harness for my head unit. I have my cigarette lighter, I have my climate control, I have my dash button. You come over here, I have my dash button. But they chopped my head unit and they chopped my cigarette lighter.
They chopped up
Chopped
that
it.
shit.
Just chopped it.
Let me see that.
This is a fire hazard and I won't have radio or any way to charge my phone. Kinda fucked. This one guys, it's about to go in.
Alright guys, so this is the dash harness out of the other car, and now we're putting it in this car.
Oh dude, plugs going in perfectly. That shit just makes me happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit just like brings joy to me. Shit going smooth. Oh, shit, shut up.
Yeah, you should shut the fuck up, bro. This shit's all good to go over here. It just needs to get organized, but it's good to go.
Boom, it's all good. All of it's solid.
This one in here is like just sideways, but fuck it. Alright guys, over here in the car, you can see Damien's little tuck job here. I mean, honestly, hopefully the trim panel flows over all this, but for the most part, I think we did a pretty decent job at getting this all tucked up against the fucking wall here. Alright guys, so now that all the wiring's in, Damien and I are gonna focus on getting this whole air HVAC unit back into the car. What are you doing, bro? What the fuck? My camera's got hella shit on it. Bro, what the fuck is that?
Alright, you guys ready for this?
Alright guys, so Damien's got the dash bar ready to go here.
Took the airbag off of the dash bar and I'll just let it throw it back in.
Well guys, it's the end of the day here. We took out the old wiring from this car, we put in the wiring from the other car, put the heater core back in, put the fan back in, and got the dash bar back in. Organized some wires and put back in the steering column, and this is what we're working with. It's crazy to believe, but this shit was a fucking shell not too long ago.
Not too long ago.
A complete shell. No subframes, no nothing. Look where we're at right now. It really is beautiful with nothing but a vision and some hard work and accomplished. Like, look at this shit, guys. This is some shit I never would have even dreamed of, honestly. This is just one of the first steps in the process, baby. One of the first steps. If you guys fuck with the content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The comments are fucking sick, alright? Make sure you guys leave a comment. Most of all, make sure you subscribe if you support this channel. This channel cannot grow without the subscriptions of you people watching my videos, so
It
subscribe.
don't even cost no money.
It's free. It's free. I'm just free. It's free.
Hit the button.
It's free. Subscribe. Don't be a bitch. Join the gang. All right, guys. Hope you guys get out there, start working on your shit. Night Rent is out, baby. See you in the next one. Damn, guys, look at that shit, huh? You guys know how we do it. We out here, Starboard. This shit's fire. Honestly, I fuck with these. This chicken, bro. I honestly like this shit more than fucking Katie's, bro. No,
It's pretty good.
Like, guys, check out this chicken, right? Like, if I fucking look at that shit, bro. That's like
That shit just fell right
moist ass
apart.
chicken. These fries are seasoned, and their fucking sauce, bro, is literally like Chick-fil-A sauce on steroids. If y'all got a Starboard near you, I've been saying this, but we be big smacking off fucking Starboard. No cap. Hit up a Starboard.